realize that your family was not normal? For most of my childhood, our family rituals felt as normal as brushing teeth or locking the front door each night. Dinner was a strictly scheduled event. No phones, no TV, just everyone seated at the table. But even our conversation was choreographed. After a silent meal, we moved to reflection hour, where each of us had to confess a mistake we'd made that day and explain how we'd fix it. Mom wrote every word in her blue notebook. Compliments followed, but only factual ones. Your backpack was neatly packed, never sentiments. Privacy was complicated too. If I wanted time by myself, I had to book it in advance on the family planner. And if I ever cried, I was expected to recite a poem on resilience before coming back downstairs. Every month, we held accountability meetings, reviewing our fault lists and assigning homework for improvement. I didn't question it. When classmates joked about grounded weekends, I quietly noted family improvement homework and thought nothing of it. Then my friend Sasha came to stay. The first evening, she tried to follow the routine, but her confusion showed. At dinner, she watched us file into the living room for reflection hour, each taking a turn to admit to skipping chores, complaining, or forgetting assignments. When Mom asked Sasha for her mistake, she hesitated and admitted she'd forgotten her hairbrush. Mom smiled and noted, "Solution?" Sasha scrambled, "I'll put it in my bag tonight." "Good," Dad said, checking it off. Afterward, Sasha looked pale and bewildered. "Is this what you do every night?" she whispered when we were alone. "Yeah," I replied defensively. "It's so we stay responsible and close." She frowned. "I don't know. My family jokes, eats together, and if you mess up, you apologize and move on." She paused. "Elise, isn't it scary knowing your mistakes are always recorded?" Her words haunted me. I began noticing the tension, how my brother flinched every time Mom reached for her notebook, how Dad recited shadowy lists instead of stories. Laughter was fleeting. Nervous glances lasted longer. Sasha's questions stirred something. The next morning, I tried to skip reflection hour. My brother instantly looked relieved, but Mom was startled. "Skipping means you're hiding from growth, Elise. I think we should talk about things," I ventured. "Not just mistakes." Dad folded his arms. "Talking is for after you own your faults." "But what if we just forgave or laughed?" I pressed. For a week, I quietly rebelled, skipping my turn, offering genuine compliments, asking for unplanned privacy. Mom clung to the notebook. Dad insisted we'd fall apart. My brother backed me up, refusing to write apology essays. The house felt tense, as though a long cemented pattern was buckling. There were outbursts, frustration, even tears from Mom. "We only wanted you to be better. I just want to be happy," I whispered, feeling the weight of our system. My parents struggled. It wasn't easy, but with every small win, one dinner with real conversation, one night without a recorded fault, the walls loosened. My brother laughed more. Dad began telling old childhood stories, unprompted. Gradually, Mom's blue notebook disappeared from the table. Over months, the old routines faded. Apologies happened in the moment. Compliments became kindness. Privacy was respected, not rationed. Tears were allowed, and sometimes shared. A season later, Sasha returned. Instantly, she saw it. The laughter at dinner, my brother's off-key singing, Dad's stories. She hugged me. "You did it." That night, Mom handed me the blue notebook, and together we packed it away. "No more records," she said quietly. "Let's just live and forgive." It wasn't perfect, and sometimes the old ways crept in. But now, our family is real and warm. Flawed, learning, no longer trapped by fearful patterns in the wallpaper. Change was hard, but together, we made space for love that didn't need to be documented, only felt.